Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Bill Chasing the Movies, and this is our big fall blast-off as we head into Oscar season. And the first movie we're reviewing will not be anywhere near the Oscars, and this is called Takers. This is a new heist movie that is indeed trying to make an effort to become off as something hip and innovative, but really it's just the same old contrived BS. And people are falling for it due to the box office grosses, as it's still the #2 movie in the box office. The cast is forgettable and one of the worst ensembles I've seen put together in quite a while. Basically, it's like that episode of The Simpsons where Malibu Stacy is all fancy and new again because, hey, she's got a new hat. And yes, this is basically a heist movie with a new hat, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now what? Now the crew, of course, are as follows. There's a skilled jazz musician. He's played by Hayden Christensen, best known for his role as Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars film. He was pretty good in the third one, but other than that, that's about it. Of course, the nice guy, Jake, played by Michael Ealy. He's and his ex-convict brother, played by Chris Brown. And no, he wasn't in jail for hitting Rihanna. The professional guy, played by Paul Walker, and of course the leader of the group and probably the film's best performance, Idris Elba, a pretty talented actor in his own right, has done some pretty decent films in the past, but really has yet to really truly hit the cusp of what he can truly do. Now, I gotta say, the gang pulls off yet another, profitable job. It's one of those things that starts off in a successful job, and then, at the same time, one of their former comrades, a guy named Ghost, played by rapper T.I., who lends nothing to this film, gets out of prison early for good behavior, yada yada yada. He approaches the group with the promise of a very profitable job involving the takedown of an armored van in less than a week. Times to prepare, that is. Now, despite the fact that they always wait at least a year before they, attempt another job, or a high stakes one anyway, they are very immediately weary of Ghost, and as well they should be. Because one, Ghost spent several years in jail after one of their jobs went wrong, and two, his old girlfriend, Rachel, played by Zoe Saldana, completely wasted in this role for only a few minutes, recently became engaged to him. Now, or became engaged to Jake, sorry. But for reasons that are never fully explained, but I guess greed, I suppose, the Takers decide to do the job anyways, despite not really using their brains. Mind you, Paul Walker using his brain in a movie, we'd have a better chance of discovering the lost city of Atlantis. The fact of the matter is, there's also police detective Jack Wells, played by Matt Dillon, who also does okay here. He leads an investigation to find a group and bring them to justice, dangnabbit. He's your stereotypical movie cop. He's a workaholic, doesn't care enough about his family. It's nothing but a personal mess in his life. Oh why, I'm a cop but I have nothing. And basically, you know what? He's also going to be the worst parent of the year, and this time he actually shows it. At least they show a cop being a bad parent this time, because he pursues the Takers in his car with his preteen daughter riding shotgun. Whoever thought up this scene ought to be slapped silly and beaten severely by Thor and the Incredible Hulk. As far as I'm concerned, the Takers' plans predictably go awry, which results in a lot of explosions, gunfights, and yada 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 yada. Same old, same old, same old. Not aware of the fact it's an action movie and trying to sell itself off as serious. But yet the problem with this movie is that the end credits reveal that Chris Brown, no wonder his character had so much so-called depth, or at least they tried for it, was one of the producers of this film. Takers is yet just another rehash of everything we've ever seen. They lack emotional depth and charisma. Every twist and turn in the plot can be spotted not a mile away. They can be spotted with a telescope within a second. As far as I'm concerned, it's always about crime never paying or whatever. These matters just do not help this movie at all. The underlying message, they're trying to send one, but they don't do it well. I mean, I'm telling you, they feel the need to try to just spice up a movie, but if the look of a movie is spiced up, then shouldn't the actual plot, dialogue, script, and everything else in the actors be spiced up as well? Again, it's just an underlying surface of a movie trying to look like it's got a new hat. I give Takers 1.5 stars out of 5.